This is Into the Storm, where winning starts within. The mental performance podcast for athletes, coaches, competitors, and leaders. No hype, no noise, just the mindset that keeps you grounded when it matters most. Let's step into the beam. Earn your confidence. I'm Coach Ron, and this is episode 11. So today's direction is about confidence, and I'm going to say it in a way that might irritate you at first. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is something you earn. A lot of athletes, coaches, parents, and leaders think confidence is a mood. Like you wake up with it or you don't. Like you either have it or you need someone to hype you up. That's not confidence. That's adrenaline. That's noise. Real confidence is quieter. It's steadier. It's the feeling of, I've done what's required. I'm ready for what's next. I've watched this difference show up 1,000 times as a coach. Two athletes can have the same talent and walk into the same moment. Same opponent, same crowd, same stakes, and you can feel the difference before the first rep. One athlete just looks present. Shoulders down, eyes up, breath controlled. The other one looks like they're trying to convince themselves that they belong there. When you talk to them later, the difference isn't luck. It isn't a magical mindset. It's just evidence. The grounded athlete has receipts. They've done it. They've been there before. They know what they did in the dark. They know what they repeated when nobody was clapping. They know they didn't skip steps. They didn't depend on a perfect day to do the right work. The tight athlete, well, they're hoping. And hope isn't wrong. Hope just isn't strong enough to carry you when pressure shows up fast. It's not a strategy. So as an adult athlete, I felt this in my own training. There are days when you're busy, you're juggling work, family, responsibilities, and you still fit it in. You get the session done, but it's rushed. Warm-up is shortened. The details are a bit sloppy. You tell yourself, it's fine. I did it. I did something. Then the moment arrives. You have a competition, performance, a test, a presentation, and you can feel it. There's hesitation. Not because you're weak, but because your brain knows you didn't stack enough proof. You didn't have the receipts. That's the part most people ignore. When pressure hits, your brain doesn't search for motivation. It searches for proof. Proof that you've prepared. Proof that you've honored your standard. Proof that you've done this before, or at least trained like you have. So here's the reframe I want you to take with you. Confidence is a receipt. If you want more confidence, you don't beg for it, you build the receipt. And you build it with one simple daily behavior. You do the thing you said you were going to do, especially when it would be easier not to. That's the lighthouse. A lighthouse isn't loud, it doesn't panic, it doesn't feel confident. It shines because it's built to shine. It's structural, it's steady, it's consistent. So here's today's direction, and it's not complicated. Do the one thing today that your future self can stand on. One thing, not 5, not a complete life makeover. One deposit into your identity account. Let me give you a few examples. If you're an athlete, finish your warm-up correctly, even when you're late. Do one extra rep with perfect form. Review film for 10 minutes. Write down one adjustment. If you're a coach, prepare one clear cue for your athletes today. Decide what standard you will reinforce and reinforce it calmly. If you're a parent, have one conversation that reinforces identity, not the outcome that happened. Praise the effort, response, and character, not just results. If you're a leader, do the uncomfortable preparation. Write the first paragraph of the presentation. Make the call you've been delaying. Clean up the one process you've been tolerating. Then here's the part that turns this into confidence. Record it. Write it down. Check it off. Log it. Because what you record, you remember. And what you remember becomes proof. And proof becomes calm. Now, quick warning. This isn't about being perfect. You're going to miss days. Everybody does. The point is to stop turning one miss into a story about who you are. You miss, you reset. You return to the standard. You make the next deposit. That's what high performers do. That's what lighthouses do. They don't negotiate with the weather, they shine. So today, earn your confidence. One receipt, One deposit, one direction. Remember, winning starts within. This is Coach Ron. No matter how rough the waters get, the beam is still on, and now you know how to find it.
If you like the show, be sure to leave us a rating, review, and comment.
I'll meet you back here next time, into the storm, where winning starts within.